Hi, first graders. It's Miss Kildall. Today we're going to be talking about Unit 4, Session 2. Word builders pay attention to vowel teams. And we're going to be focusing today on reviewing EE and EA words. Oh my goodness. So we have just begun our new adventure in learning at home. So I'm excited. If you can see, here's my classroom behind me. I'm not really there, but I found a picture, so it makes me feel a little bit closer to teaching. And so I decided I was going to try it today. So I'm excited. Wherever you're at right now, we get to all learn together. And we are going to be learning about EE and EA. And those two are vowel teams. And remember, when vowel teams get together, the first one does the talking and the second one is quiet. So if you're talking about the vowel teams EE and EA, for example, you have to look at the two vowels. So you've got the word seen, seen. We have two E's in it. Or the word beat has b, eat, has an EA in it. Either way, our rule still works. We have two vowels walking, whether it's EE or EA. And we know that the first one's doing the talking. So in this case, both of them have a long E sound because the first vowel in both of them is E. So we have b, eat, seen. And today we are going to explore a lot more. Put these back in my hidden wall. We're going to explore a lot more with EE and EA today. So why don't we get started? So I am going to share my screen with you and I'm going to show you what we're doing today. So you saw that. We're going to move right along to our teaching point. It says word builders pay careful attention to what's in the middle of a word. They especially watch out for vowel teams like EE and EA. Now you have probably seen these words a lot in your reading, and I'm sure a lot of you are already saying, oh my gosh, Ms. Gill, I know this. But it's a good strategy and it's a good thing to remember to put in our toolkits. So I am very excited to work with EE and EA today. So we're going to pretend to be construction workers. As you know, Rashid is in a different place. He is being a construction worker. He went to learn all he can about construction. I wonder where you think he is. I'm excited to find out. He said he was going to be sending some postcards back and some different kinds of things so we could figure out where he was. But for now, we know that we are construction workers and we know that he is working on being a construction worker. So we are going to use our EA today to build some words. So let's put our EA up here because we know that we are talking about vowel teams. And I don't see the other vowel team, do you? Nope, I just see EA. And so we're going to be using EA today. So if I wanted to build the word seat, what would I need? Let's listen to that word. Eat. Well, I've got my E sound because two vowels are walking. The first one's going to do the talking, and the second one is going to be silent. So we know that this is going to make it sound, and this is going to give that sound its name. So we already have E right there. So what do we hear first? S, 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 right? S, E, t, t, t. Which one of these letters? T, t, t. You're right. Seat. Let's go across it. Eat. Seat. We have the word seat, and I can even take off that writing because we know that that vowel is not going to say its name because it's coming second. So when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking and the second one is so eat, seat. What if I wanted to change this word to beat? Do I have to change the whole word? No, because eat is the same. I still have that sight word in here, eat. So if I take away the S, I have my sight word eat. And since the word eat has the word eat in it as well, all I have to do is change that first letter to beat. Very good. All right, let's see if we can do this with more letters now. So let's start with the word beat again because that's where we ended. So we have b, e, t, beat. Okay, So I want you to think, if I want to take beat and make it into the word beach, beach, think about what I have to change. Think about this. Does this stay the same? B-e-ch. Yeah, it does. I just have to take away the T. Now I've got B-e, and I have to think, what makes a ch sound? Well, I've only got so many options. B-each. Very good. So I'm going to add this CH, and I can read this word across. It says B-each, beach. Remember, the word eat is in the word, or is in the vowel team E. So if I can read eat, I can read B-each, beach. Okay, what if I wanted to take this word and make it teacher? Teacher. Does it start with a B anymore? No, it sure doesn't. Let's listen to the rest of the sound. Each. Ooh, I like that. I feel like it has the E sound and it has the CH. Let me check that again. Each. Yes. So I need to make it each. So I know I need to add a T because I know the T says teach. Now when you hear an R at the end, almost every time it's going to have an E with it. Because remember, that R is bossy and it likes to take vowels with it. So let's see if I've got it. Each-er, teacher. Very good. Now I just want to change the ending. We've talked a lot about our common endings and endings that help us read words. So for example, we know that if we put an S on the end, it says S. We know if we put an ER on the end, it says And we know if we put something at the end, it says ing. What is it that we put at the end? Let's look what we have. Let's get rid of our teacher because we are moving that ending and we are going to put in teaching. Let's read across this word. Teaching. Teaching. Does it look right? It sounds right. Makes sense? Definitely. Okay, I think that we are ready to move on and you are ready to begin your own construction work on vowels. So for today, what I want you to do is I want you to help me sort some words. I have some words over here. I've got lots and lots of them. They're on the side right here. And I need you to help me sort them. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get out a piece of paper and you're going to have to write E-A, E-E, or neither. So if you need to, pause the video right now and take a second and write those things down. I'll give you a couple seconds to pause. Okay, and we're back. So I am assuming that you have written down E-A, E-E, and the word neither. And you have them in some sort of a box or some way that's going to help you. And this is the paper you are going to send to your teacher. So you have all of these words over here. We've got words like seen, set, see, fell, sheep, test, seat, teaching, sheets, teacher, free, eat, bat, beat, cheeping. So what you need to do is you need to look at those vowel teams and you need to see if there's an EA in it, an EE, or if there's neither. If your word has an EE in it or an EA in it, it's going to go right here. For example, we know the word eat is a sight word and it has an EA in it. And so EA goes with the EA words. So I would write down EAT, eat, on my paper under EA. Then I would find an EE word. For example, the word we talked about earlier, seen. Seen is an EE word, so you would write it down under EE. Then you would find a word that doesn't have EA or EE, like the word set. Et. That is just a short vowel E. It does not have anything helping it say its name, so it goes into neither. So you are going to take your words and you are going to sort them all. When you get done sorting this is what I want you to send to your teacher. I want you to send this to your teacher. So when you get done, you'll take a picture of your hard work that you've done and you are going to send it to your teacher in whatever way they ask you to send it. So it could be a picture. They could ask you to send it any sort of way. Your parents probably know how, and you probably know how your teacher wants it. So you're going to send it like that. I am going to put up some words. Actually, I'm going to put up the words that we just talked about so you can see them. And this would be a really good time, if you would, to pause your video, and write down all of these words. These are all of the words we just talked about. So if you want to, you can sit with this video paused and you can do all of the work right here. You have all of the words that you need to help you. Okay, first graders, I hope you do a really, really good job on this. I'm excited to see your work and I'm excited for your teachers to tell me how well you did. And remember, EA and EE both say E because they're two vowels walking and the E is going first. So those other vowels are just helping it. It's just helping it say its name. So once you get done with this, make sure you send the picture to your teacher and I will see you tomorrow for another fun adventure in phonics. Have a great day. Bye.